Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a legislation allowing him to hold office for 2 additional 6-year terms until the year 2036. Putin has served twice as president, from 2000 to 2008 and 2012 to present, as well as serving as de facto leader while prime minister from 2008 to 2012. This means Putin will be essentially leading the country for over 30 years. His tenure is set to surpass that of Joseph Stalin, who ruled the Soviet Union for 29 years. Putin's current 6-year term ends in 2024. The 68-year-old leader said he will decide later on whether to run for presidency again. In July 2020, Putin proposed a constitutional referendum in Russia which was quickly rubber-stamped. The legislation reset Putin's previous term limits, allowing him to run for president 2 more times. Putin believes resetting the term count was necessary to keep his lieutenants focused on their work instead of, quote, darting their eyes in search for possible successors, unquote. Opposition criticized the vote, saying people were pressurized and the election had no transparency or independent monitoring. How does Putin manage to remain in power for so long? Well, there are many factors, and among them is the fact that even as public trust in the strongman may be declining, voters have considerably lower faith in the opposition as per reports. His tenure saw economic stability, rise in military might, and the country's overall gain in power after the volatile 1990s. Meanwhile, there was an attack on the life of leading opposition leader Alexei Navalny last year. Navalny was arrested in January after he returned to Russia following months-long treatment in Germany. It was alleged that the government's hand was behind the attack, but the Kremlin had denied responsibility.